What up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again another day with Mr. A. Happy A Day, y'all. I already know, we're going there. Jeffery Epstein has already had your wife. I know, before we even get started, I already know when Normie will come in here and.
Why you pouring me him right?
We live in an interesting time right now. We live in an interesting time right now. I could say Epstein, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Give me a second here. I got to set this up. I don't even know how long it's going to be. I find it very interesting. Everybody now everybody want to call themselves being woke now. You know who's been woke? I'm Gen X, 46. I've been calling this crap out since 98, actually before 98, because Matrix came out in 98. I was actually on it before Matrix came out. I was calling this crap out. Y'all give me a second. Who gets on here? In 2017, my first channel, the first video I did was I was 37 and I haven't had sex yet. And some of you Sahu normies actually had the nerve to come on here and talk about why are you talking about not having sex yet? Why are you talking about not having sex yet? I'm sitting up here watching it. I'm rambling, ranting, whatever you call it. I don't care. I'm sitting up here watching everybody. I'm watching all the normie dudes who fell for the Epstein. I love that I can use this now. The normie man who fell for the romantic Rothschild, Epstein, programming, romantic, being a good little worker ant, cross the T dot the I mother sucker while their wife's a whore already married to Epstein. Now they MGTOW because they got burned in divorce court. I was watching everybody. Now you red pill because you understand women and you wanna flip the game and start sleeping around. So now you're red pill and all this. I'm up here watching everybody. That's why I started saying I was the black pill at the very beginning. I was like, I'm black pill. I was looking at that. I was like, you guys are saying you're red pill. I was saying this at the very start. For those who've been listening, y'all already know it. I said this at the very beginning. I was like, bro, women are a small part of this whole spectrum, bro. Y'all up here focusing on women trying to get laid, get some pussy and all that. It's like, bro, it's bigger than that. They just using that to distract most men. We've already established that. Been doing it. Been doing, especially on this channel. Dudes hyping up sex and getting laid so much it's causing them mental issues and stuff. So we've already established the Epstein program is running rampant. There was a method to my madness. I got up here talking like that for a reason, and here we are now. Been calling this out. Why you up here talking about having sex? This is why, because I was always able to sense this. I don't know why the Most High gave me this vision, man. My whole freaking life I've been able to sense the Babylon. That's why I say Babylon. I use all my words deliberately. And we're going to get to why Epstein already had your wife. I just had to set that up, man. Your boy been on it, bro. Been calling out these demonic ass celebrities. These guys been molding culture. I'm Gen X. Will Smith, as much as I hate to admit it, in the 90s. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This dude up here molding the culture. Who didn't love Fresh Prince back then? He was taking it in the ass back then. P. Diddy, you can hate me now, but I won't stop. How many of y'all was bumping that back in the day? When he put out that tribute to Biggie, how many of y'all was bumping that back in the day? Molding personalities, bro. Molding. What type of society do we live in? Oh, we going there. We already know what time it is. Imprint talk, it all ties to that again. It's just sex. The celebrity worship. What type of society do we live in? It's a society that has bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. How the hell can y'all deny this at this point? Y'all gonna sit here and try to thumb your nose at me when I'm talking about not having sex? Am I a saint? Absolutely not. But I ain't dipping my foot in that spiritual well under that energy. The Babylonian energy. Putting the woman above the Most High energy, which is pretty much the majority. And how's that working out for everybody right now? Been calling out these celebrities, calling out all this crap for the longest time, bro. Cat Williams, I remember early 2000s, Cat Williams calling it out. Dude sleeping with a dude, he's calling out the P. Diddy parties. They pacified the masses so much it just glosses over people's heads. And that's by design. That's by design.
Is that a gang sign? Have you, like you don't know what it is?
This is Jim Carrey on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. He was doing the Illuminati. He was doing the diamond. He was actually that's what he was doing. Listen to what he tells them.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
Oh, I love being man. Y'all can't tell me shit no more, bro. He's listening to all the celebrities. Y'all know we going. The track is ready. The track. We setting all this up. We setting all this up, bro. Your boy been on it. I told you there was a reason why I said it. I'm stamping my flag. Fuck this system, whatever it is. I'm dead to this world. I've been saying all these words deliberately. No hate. I know some normie gonna come in here because you're used to your Epstein normie programming on television, which I'm gonna get to that all in a second. I've always been able to see this. Why don't you have a girlfriend? Won't you? Y'all bringing kids into this shit? Are you kidding me?
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what. Oh, like you don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, and they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things. Hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, I just got to get this.
And
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some.
Oh,
what happened? I'm sorry, Jimmy.
He's just joking, right? He's just joking. I'm setting all this up. All the celebrities, all them names he was listing. That's just who does the society worship? Who does the society mold themselves after? Michael Jackson. The audio is it's kind of hard to hear him. It's starting to make its rounds now since all the normie people are starting to believe what we've been saying. Men like myself been saying, people like myself been saying. Now they're starting to see it. Now y'all want to jump on the bandwagon. There's a group of people. He said, I don't know if I should be telling you this. Bigger than the government. They don't care.
That was Michael Jackson.
That audio was kind of trash, but basically said there were people after him. This bigger than the government. Bigger than the government. This was before he allegedly had his untimely death. I feel bad for Michael Jackson too, man. Michael Jackson, in my opinion, was a victim. Some of you guys may not know this, but again, I'm Gen X. I got a lot of information. I remember vividly Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. I remember that vividly. And I was listening and I was, I'm meditating. I'm just thinking back, just reflecting on life and thinking about things. And I was thinking about that Moonwalker when he was a kid singing. I may be a little fella, but my heart is big as Texas. I got all the love a man can give and maybe a little bit extra. A little boy talking like that. When love had you, I treat my baby. Singing love songs and shit. A little boy. I don't think he had a childhood, bro. Already singing about, I got all the love a man can give, but even a little bit extra. Yeah, Mike, they did Mike dirty, bro. They did Mike dirty. They did Mike dirty. I say all that to say this. What type of society do we live in nowadays? What does this society promote? Who does this society worship? Not just women, mammon. Get money, get money, get money. What do these women talk about? Get money, get money, get money. You ain't shit unless you make 6 figures. You ain't shit unless you do this. Mammon, 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 lust, mammon, lust, mammon, lust, mammon, lust, mammon, 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 lust, 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 lust. Hedonism. You ain't shit unless you make this. You ain't nothing unless you own this. You ain't nothing unless you got some kind of material crap. This is not an accident. This is not an accident, bro. We live in a society that has bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. Go out there, have a hoe phase. Go out there, chase after the dudes that get all the money. You heard Jim Carrey mention all them celebrities, all that crap. What does that sound like? Does that sound familiar? Where my boy at? Where are you? I thought I had him up here. Where is he at? Where is he at? Damn, did I not cut? Oh, here he is.
Really, really fast. But it's good. It beats with passion. And I'm very honored to be able to receive this amazing award from the depths of my soul.
That was Usher. This is an older clip, but it's still prevalent. Usher, P. Diddy's homeboy, P. Diddy's young boy. Molding cultures, molding personalities, television program. Hell, all our interactions is based on this freaking Epstein television program bullshit. Hell, most dudes are upset because y'all fell for the Epstein programming of romance. And when I say Epstein, not him particularly, but just the man in his bubble. And again, we all consume. That's what's tripping me out, man. Talking about pedophile island, everything we consume, everything we media eat, everything we eat and everything we wear, popular on the top of the pyramid comes from men who visited pedophile island. Microsoft, Bill Gates, these computers, pedophile island. This all has an energy. This is why I've been limiting myself. I just kind of I can't stress disconnecting from this shit and touching the nature, getting in touch with nature more so than ever, because all this stuff is tainted. The witchcraft casting spells on us and movies, video games, and all that shit, bro. This stuff is real and it's deep. It's just sex. And again, it just getting you even more ensnared and pacified. To the point right now y'all want to call yourselves being woke. It's too late. AI's here. They don't need you no more. Where'd it go? Damn it, where'd it go? Damn, I can't find it. But yeah, man, we're here. And again, I have to talk about this because who they all flock towards. And I gotta play the track because this shit is real.
These hoes pics and all that, and we all fucking the same hoes. Them basketball niggas, acting niggas, we fucking the same hoes, the same ones.
Oh, like you don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right?
Listing all the names.
My nigga, bounce, bounce. Me and Pusha T fucking the same hoes. Me and T.I.P. we fuck the same hoes. Me and Chris Brown we fuck the same hoes. The same hoes, the same hoes.
So let me ask you guys a question, because Normies get mad because I'm insulting their culture. Again, he's a puppet too. molding people who don't have an identity. Is we all fuck the same hoes? Is that energy that he's talking about when we all fuck the same hoes? Is that somehow exclusive from the Epstein energy? All these parties, all these orgies, all that, is that somehow exclusive? When we say fuck the same hoes, is y'all see where I'm going with this? Is that somehow exclusive? I'm just asking questions. I'm not programmed by this shit. I'm just asking questions. I've always been able to sense this spirit. That's why I talk deliberately. Men who sell their souls to get women. Men who sell their souls to get Epstein's wife. Ted Bundy's cum dumps. Not my words, their words. Not my words, their words.
Out of your vagina, the root of your remembers. That's why I was saying the other show, don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina.
Again, I already know.
Why are you pulling me? I'm right.
I already know. Dudes ain't trying to hear this. How many dudes are married to wives and printing? And y'all see why people are easily able to fall for the programming, bro?
They don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah, that bottom one. But see, every man may not know because he might not have a penis to really know how to hit that bottom.
That don't matter. I always talk about that.
Or had a lift to hit that bottom and work that middle with a woman. She spread her legs wide and she started screaming, saying, "Yeah, daddy, that's it." Ejaculated all in her brain. She didn't say her mind ain't good because the penis done ejaculated all in her brain. She's gone crazy. So you don't let every man hit your bottom, and your body remembers it, just like a man.
She remembers the Epstein experience. And the reason why this is important, what type of society do we live in? What does this society promote at the youngest age possible? What does this society tell you to do? Tell women more so than anything.
To give a single girl some dating advice, what would you say to her?
How old?
Let's say she's like 21.
Oh, 21. Just bang them all.
Let me ask you, I'm just asking questions out here. Again, this is something as an individual you gotta ask yourself. Because again, if she had a whole phase, how is she not connected to Epstein? If she's not getting trains, if she going to yachts and getting flued out, what did Rick Ross tell y'all?
Justin Bieber fuck the same hoes. Me and Snoop Dogg, we fuck the same hoes. Me and Yo Gotti fuck the same hoes. The same hoes, the same hoes.
What it is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is.
Me and Steve Harvey fuck the same hoes. Miss
It ain't just a community. I ain't just picking on the community. If you think I'm just picking on the community, get the fuck off my channel. It's bigger than all that, bro. Get out your feelings. Me and Jimmy Kimmel fuck the same hoes. Me and Jim Carrey fuck the same hoes. Bang them all in your 20s. Go out there and have a hoe phase. I'm not saying it. They are. How am I the bad guy here? This is why I talk through most people. I ain't got nothing to say to most people because I've been calling this out. I've been calling these celebrities out. Been calling these, and again, insulting people's Christ figures because people mold themselves to these mother suckers. I have no skin in the game just because we got the same complexion. I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm able to sit up here and talk like this.
Is age appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game.
What's happening in her 20s? And here's a news flash, and especially like in urban areas, community, the Latino communities, the white trash, 12, 13 years old, they know there is no freaking barrier. They just fucking whoever. Convicts fresh out of jail. Anything goes, bro. Society tells them, the Epstein societal matrix, I love that I can say this now, tells them that it's okay. That's why I know it's a big deal, because Epstein them tells them that it's not. Y'all see, my message has been pretty consistent. If y'all been watching me, my message always stays here. That's why I always talk about the imprint. This is my go-to button. I don't have to waver from this, because it all starts here. In your 20s, go out there, get imprinted, go out there, get that Epstein energy, and then I'm ready. You might say, wait, Mr. Anomaly, just because she might not have attended any Diddy parties, she might not have been to the yachts. Who do these women chase after? What type of men? This is why I say body count's pointless. What if she only been with 3 dudes? Out of those 3 men, one of them was an Epstein, Ted Bundy, and the other 2 were simps. But she only been with 3 men. But that Epstein, Ted Bundy,
style, or maybe get a mirror or something out of a money experience, so she's a prostitute and he has nothing to give her, and her man is treating her better than he is. He has already gotten her defenses down, but she's very weak, and that's the worst thing that can happen as a man to get you, and while he's thrusting the penis in and out. Who is?
Epstein's imprinted your wife. Epstein's imprinted your girlfriend. I love that I can talk like this now. Y'all know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. And if you don't know how raw they get down, I got a freaking video on my channel. How P. Diddy's superiors get down. And it's just that bad. It's just that bad. We all fuck the same holes. You people are molding yourselves to this shit. That's why I was always able to sense this crap in the community. I'm at the point right now, I don't care how y'all take this. Whenever I see my people under this freaking molded under this real nigga shit, that's why I've been going in on all. I'm a real nigga. I'm just gonna say I'm a real Epstein. That's basically what you might as well say. You're a real Epstein, because all this shit is fucking manufactured. Generations, bro. Again, the milk's been spilled already, bro. I don't know where we go from here.
Vagina is, and who it belong to? What I said, who? And then the woman start calling out the man's name, screaming the man's name. Then she let him know she coming. When she coming, she hollering. She calling for him. Man, this stuff is programmed all up in this woman's vagina, rectum, uterus, all up in this mind right here.
My favorite part.
And that will actually bind her, actually reduce her to a calm freak.
Who are these women flocking towards? And again, if she's not following this path, I'm not talking to women like this. I'm talking about women who do this. That's why I said whole phase and all that. There ain't no to go. I'm not even arguing. I don't even got nothing to say.
And up, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game. But when you hit them 30s and up, it's time for you to be transparent about your sense of self, what you want in that person, and have that be the conversation you.
And she thinks she's spitting some bars right now under that Epstein indoctrination. Again, thousands of people listening to her. I got 333 subs. Appreciate y'all. My voice is small, and that's the frustrating part about all this, bro. Because I've always been aware. That's why I've been single, no kids. Like, bro, why y'all bringing kids into this crap, bro? I don't understand, man.
I was never giving my 20s to a man, because I know the sacrifice that comes if you're an ambitious woman that wants a family. And I said, 20s, you can't have that. But 30s onwards, can. Because by then, I know myself, met me, and you either accept me as I am or you hit the door.
There you go. You can have them at the Epstein and had them. Now she ready. And you're the piece of shit for talking like that and not accepting her, because we live in a society that's bent the knee to that energy. What do you think they're doing out in the streets? Are they somehow exclusive from the Epstein energy? We all fuck the same hoes.
Universe, they all the same hoes. Forget they name, nigga, know the saying goes. But I put her on her feet in that new Range Rover. Me and Mayweather fuck the same hoes. Money team, money green, me Lambo. Me and P. Diddy fuck the same hoes. Cause rich niggas always fuck the same.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know.
What type of energy is that? What type of energy is that, you moral motherfuckers? This is why Jeffrey Epstein has already had your wife. And she's been out there in them streets. She already had a whole phase, getting all the sausages. How? What's your defense for this? Oh, that's right, there is no God. That's right, there is no God. Yeah, you go right ahead and keep saying that to yourself. I've been on it. I had to go ahead. Hey, the normies want to call themselves being woke. This is some black pill for your ass. How many y'all sleeping next to right now? Miss X Ho phase. I ain't like that. And then you pass it on to your goddamn kids, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be a father soon, yeah? That's what's up. Now everybody's gonna tell you how, oh, your world's about to change. What they don't tell you though, is how fucking painful that change is. It's like all of a sudden, you're wearing your heart on the outside of your body. For anyone to just...
Wearing your heart on the outside of your body, and anybody can just fuck with you. Kids, bro. Make sure you got your shit together before you have kids. What do y'all bring your kids into, man?
Well, something that deep, it's fucking terrifying, bro. And on the real, I didn't become a man until I became a father. And until I loved something not only enough to die for, but if anything ever happened to her, I wouldn't be able to go on.
Some people cared about y'all kids, bro. Knocking up Epstein, man. That's how I see it. Is that too much? Is that too extreme? That's why I say it's important, and that's why because this world is the opposite of it. That's why I know it's a big deal. Because the Epstein propaganda tells y'all it's not. That's why I talk the way I talk. The brand of Babylon. I can tell men who mold themselves. I can tell women who had whole phases. They want to sit here and try to act righteous. I see through it. But a lot of guys don't. But that's my 2 cents why I believe it's connected. We all fuck the same hoes, go through our whole phase. You gotta have money. And then you just get weird after a while. That's why I don't envy people who do that. Because like I said, you reduce each other to, like I said, a cum freak. Then you do it so much you become weird like P. Diddy and all that shit, man. That's where all that stuff leads, and it's a trickle-down effect. That's the society we're in. And they pacify the masses so much that what are you going to do now at this point? AI is here. That's great that everybody wants to have all this wisdom and be woke. But again, that's the energy that's out there, bro. No morality. None. You moral motherfuckers. This is why they talk like this. Mammon. Hedonism. Little dick guy, little dick guy, little dick. Acting like those that are in power. That's why everything's all low vibration. And again, generational curses. Passing it down to your damn kids. Putting a woman up there that's already been imprinted in the streets. Then you having kids and y'all wonder why everybody's easily... Hey, man, so many people fall for AI right now, and it's just getting started. That's right there, bro. It's you can say send it right now on that alone, man. In just my humble opinion. I know this might be negative, but this is how I see it, man. Move accordingly out there. For those of you that try to look for something different, man, that's all I can tell you. This is the way of the world. I'm ancient. I'm a dinosaur. I'm misogynistic. Fuck the world. Fuck this Epstein programming crap. I've been calling this crap out for way too long, man. I'm just glad I ain't weighed down, bro. Where is it at? Where is it at? I'll play a quick clip here. Where is it at? Oh, man. Where he at? Did I not save him? AI, man.
I think it sounds like a pretty good show. And hey, I'm picturing some cool, like, AI-generated intro credits. That'll really be cool.
Oh, you're starting to use AI for stuff, huh?
Yeah, but you don't have anything to worry about. We're just gonna start using it for stuff like art and, ideas and acting and voice acting, background acting, script writing.
Oh, please don't.
No, I mean, AI is getting really good. What's the alternative? Pay fair wages to human people for all the jobs you just mentioned? You sound insane. We don't do that now.
I know.
Guys, I truly believe now that the normies call themselves being woke and want to question the system and fight against the system, bro. Like, they already know this. They know. They ain't letting this information leak without knowing, bro. They know. They don't need you anymore. I truly think they got plans on how to really just off a bunch of people in an organized manner. It's already here, bro. I'm already seeing it, man. It's I don't know what to tell people out here, bro. Saw some video, this tranny dude stabbed his son in the freaking neck, his 8-year-old boy in the neck. I'm just on medication. They let him out pending trial. Why'd you let this freak out? Because live in a society that's bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. I see y'all kids doing these walkouts. Y'all see how easy these kids are how they're able to manipulate people with the media? And that's why I said, talk about some uprising it was over whenever y'all bent the knee to COVID. How many of y'all was wearing diaper masks? And how many of y'all dealing with women that got the jab on top of that? I knew it was over right there whenever dudes were walking around with them damn mask on. Now you ain't walking around with the damn mask on now. What has happened then? Oh, the media says it's okay. What's happened then when you were wearing the diaper mask and now you're not wearing the diaper mask? People, bro, the programming is strong out here, man. I'm just rambling right now at this point, bro. I just wanted to share that, man. That's just my 2 cents, bro. Your wife has already been tainted by Epstein. She been out there in them streets, which most of them have. They gonna listen to stripper doctor. They gonna listen to the television. They're not gonna listen to my black ass. And then you'll get them after the fact. And again, I'm the one that's all kinds of pieces of shit for mentioning that. Am I off base here? The Epstein programming, bro. What a time to be alive, bro. You moral motherfuckers, man. I don't have an answer, y'all. I don't have an answer. I don't know where we go from here, But the programming's strong. That's why I talk the way I talk. I keep bringing it up, but shout out to AMS. The Pookie programming. That's a prime example. 2 and 2 together, connecting the dots. Dudes will download this information. Y'all want that energy. You have to be like that. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What type of energy is that you have to do that?
Some guys might not get it as much as somebody who's over 27, right? But understand this right here. Guys shame me for not being direct with this. I wouldn't get no ass if I didn't come up with my catchphrase about I'm open to it if the right person comes along, but I don't rush. Guys, I would never get no ass because every goddamn girl is stating this shit from the get-go now. Is a bitch wrote a book that's very popular called Hardball that basically teaching women how to be direct and ask this shit on the first date. I ain't gonna be no ethical motherfucker around here jerking off every night with my ethicals.
Is that somehow different from Epstein, the Epstein bubble, or is it oh, it's not that bad? Is that energy? Either are or you're not. You moral motherfuckers. That's the energy. Having whole phases and all that, that's the energy. This is how I see it, bro. I can't pretend, man. Like this up here and hold some female in high regard you up there already been throttling this shit. I can't even do it. Like I can't even pretend, guys. I can't even pretend. I understand why they think I'm gay. I truly do, because I can't pretend. I ain't supposed to fake this shit. So before I say it again, look, I be mugging a lot of them like Homelander was Firecracker when she was coughing and shit. He was just looking at her like, he must be gay. No, I can tell. I can smell the pook on you. I can smell the Ted Bundy on you. I can smell the Rich Ramirez because we all fuck the same hoes, and it's a trickle down effect. Monkey see, monkey do. That's why I get on dudes up here, be an individual. If you're going to get involved with a woman, do it under your goddamn energy, not the goddamn world's. And you will repel most women who've already been tainted by that. It's only natural. That's why I said these relationships, these interactions wouldn't happen unless there's a spiritual kinsmanship on both parties, man. Be careful what you wish for. Is it ethical? Is it moral? Is this somehow different from Epstein? Is this somehow different energy?
Oh, fuck that bullshit. So you goddamn right. I'ma keep screaming their ass on until I goddamn they put me in the ground. You goddamn right. Moral motherfuckers.
Oh, the pride in that, bro. The pride in that. Sounds kind of rebellious to me. Sounds like the Jezebel. let me stop, guys. This is how I see it, bro. I just see, you know. You can see the energy in dudes and shit, man. That's why I talk the way I talk, man. It's all energy. It's all spirit. Just did that video the other day. It's all energy. Dudes got to ask themselves what you want, bro. Dudes be lusting after women they be jerking off to, man.
I'm less and less interested in religious men, if I'm being honest with you. You hit me with the man of God thing. I'm just saying, if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me. I'm not saying that if you believe in God that you are a red flag. I also don't give a fuck.
Epstein's wife over there. Mammon worshiping. We're here, y'all. And that's what I've been struggling with here, man, recently. I just like, why do I see the world the way I see it, man? I've been my whole life, 46 ain't had, so you still ain't, no. This is a lifestyle. I'm living this. Who gets on the interwebs talking about they ain't had sex at 37? I've always been able to see this crap. I don't know where we go from here. I don't have an answer. All I can do is tell you just internal. My message stands clear. Internal. Learn to love that man in the mirror. My message has always been the same. I haven't wavered. All I can do is just, voice my opinion and talk some shit. 2 middle fingers to society, 2 middle fingers to Babylon. I have my little jam sets I'm about to do here in a minute. The video's pretty much over. I ain't got nothing else to add. Am I off base on this? I know.
Through. But why are you calling me? I'm right.
I know. It is what it is. This is why I talk crap about dudes who want to mold themselves to a woman, who ain't shit without a woman. It's causing me mental issues. And this is why I say most men are gone. In my humble opinion, I've been doing this too long, too many comments, too much projection from a lot of men. Dudes out here, the woman is the all. A lot of men are. Real talk, bro. that's just my humble opinion. I said before, I'll say it again. This space, generally speaking, you got dudes that want to get laid like Pookies and Chads, and you got the guys who fall for the Epstein romantic program, and they want to live in that bubble forever and ever and ever and ever. Doesn't work like that. The lies are being exposed. AI's here. They don't need the masses. We'll see, bro. But that's my 2 cents, man. It's all imprint. It's all spirit. It's all energy. And she may not have attended a P. Diddy party direct, but she been banged out by a dude who did. Rich niggas all fuck the same hoes. You got to play ball to be in that field. People mold themselves after celebrities and entertainers. And they're the ones who like Jim Carrey told you, bro. I just love being vindicated, man. If y'all still here, man. I ain't got nothing.
Is that a gang sign that you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
H to the is O, V to the is A. I was calling that shit out in the early 2000s. Oh, you crazy, Mr. Nolly. You crazy. You believe in that conspiracy theory stuff. You crazy. He's up there literally doing the rock all the time, all the symbolism and stuff. I said before, I saw the spiritual shift happen when, I'm going to say about 2005, 2006. Whenever Rihanna did that Umbrella song, that song was a ritual, by the way. I got called crazy, calling that stuff out. That song was a ritual. Rihanna did a ritual in that song, that Umbrella song. That was a ritual. A lot of symbolism in these songs, but we're here, man. I don't know where we go. Like I said, all I can do is just talk my shit and keep it moving. I just trust in the Most High. That's all I can do. I'm just a dude. This stuff's bigger than me. Like Michael Jackson said, it's bigger than the government. When they raided P. Diddy's house, said before I say it again, there was some tapes that was confiscated before the feds actually did their investigation. Fuck the law. There ain't no goddamn law. Because that law don't apply to certain people. The law is just to pacify the normies, bro. But that's my 2 cents on why, more than likely, your girl has already been had by Jeffrey Epstein. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. All I can do is just, jam out, talk my shit in defiance of Babylon. And, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, do a quick little jam session, bro. Hey. Yes, I've been watching JJK. Hey, let me tell you. Hey. Fuck the world, man. Hey, let me tell you. Hey, man, that's all I can do, man. Fuck Babylon, bro. That's all I can do, man. It is what it is, man. Survey says one more for the good guys. Y'all let me know, man. I'm off base on that, bro. Beware the imprint. Beware the imprint, man. Be careful what you bring into your home, man. You got to invite the vampire. You have to invite the vampire in. These women aren't just going around, even the men, too. Again, I don't like talking about the dudes because most dudes aren't that energy. Most dudes are emulating that energy. You got to invite the vampire in. Dudes be willingly inviting them in and just, they drain you and move on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. It is what it is, bro. Be careful, man, because them generational curses is real.
Of the fathers, it's the last thing I heard. The last thing before my family was burned alive.
Damn.
Sins of the fathers. Sins of the fathers. Sins of the fathers.
It is what it is, man. Be careful what you bring your kids into. But that's all I got, peoples. I'm out. Latest.